Former President Donald Trump held two major press conferences this month. Both aimed to outline his economic policies and highlight the failures of his Democratic opponents, specifically Vice President Kamala Harris. However, these events quickly turned into more typical Trump rallies filled with exaggerated claims and personal attacks. At his Bedminster, New Jersey property, Trump presented himself amidst tables of groceries as visual aids to emphasize rising costs under the Biden-Harris administration. He accused Harris of neglecting issues like inflation, questioning her actions over the last 3.5 years. Despite advisors suggesting he avoid personal insults, Trump made it clear he held little respect for Harris and felt justified in his criticism, given her alleged weaponization of the justice system against him. Among his controversial statements, Trump falsely claimed that California's policy on theft allows individuals to rob stores for amounts under $950 without consequences, and erroneously accused Harris of being behind this policy. In reality, theft under $950 remains illegal, and the policy was established under a different administration. He also made misleading remarks about the Supreme Court's decision on his immunity, falsely asserting total immunity from charges against him. Trump's economic speeches often veered off topic into familiar territory, accusing Democrats of being dangerous and destructive. Despite campaign staff efforts to keep him focused on inflation and policies, Trump found more engagement and energy when discussing his usual talking points about immigration, crime, and wind turbines. Moreover, Trump's campaign efforts highlight a broader issue. Some of his financial backing comes from individuals involved in the fake elector scheme, raising eyebrows about the ethical implications. For instance, Meshawn Maddock and Tyler Bowyer, both charged in their respective states, have made significant donations this campaign cycle. Yet Trump continues to see these associations as badges of honor within certain circles. Trump's desire to return to power is also motivated by recent events, including a close call at a rally where an assassination attempt was thwarted. He views this as a divine sign to continue his fight to save the world from what he describes as a downward trajectory under current leadership. While Trump remains a polarizing figure, he stands firm in his defense, accusing the left of plotting against him and failing to run the country effectively. He emphasizes patriotism and a return to traditional values, seeing his campaign as a necessary battle to restore order and prosperity. In contrast, Vice President Kamala Harris has largely stayed out of the media spotlight since becoming the Democratic presidential nominee. Trump's criticism further alleges she's being shielded from scrutiny due to perceived incompetence. This narrative of hiding isn't new. It echoes Trump's earlier campaign claims that Biden was hidden from the public to avoid exposing weaknesses. Ultimately, Trump's campaign, including his rallies and press conferences, showcases his consistent approach, a mix of policy points with rants that excite his base. He portrays himself as the leader who can steer America back to greatness, focusing on conservative values and direct attacks on those he deems a threat to the nation's future.